Alright, what is up everybody? For this video we're going to be installing a muffler on the Dakota. I've already had it with the straight pipe. It doesn't sound good. It's got this weird raspy, like sharp, it sounds like it's about to blow up. It's what it sounds like. I really don't like it. And I want to try something other than a glass pack for this truck. As you guys know, I had a glass pack on my old one. I actually still have that muffler. It's still around. It's in the shed right now, but I decided that I would try something else to see if maybe I can get a more pleasant sound out of this thing, a bit of a more like classic muscle car-ish sound. I went and bought a Thrush muffler. This is the Thrush welded muffler, which is it's a pretty aggressive sounding muffler from what I've gathered looking around online. I haven't actually heard one of these in person, but I found some side-by-side comparison videos between like this and like the 40 and 50 series. I think it's MagnaFlow. It's Flowmaster or MagnaFlow. I can never keep the two straight, but it's the 40 and 50 series, and this thing was louder, but it had a much more aggressive sound to it. I don't know if this thing produces more or less horsepower than those, but I don't really care anyway. It's a 3.9 liter V6. It's not going to make a significant difference in power going from, you know, the cheap Thrush to a MagnaFlow or whatever, or the other way around. It's not going to matter. It'll probably make the same with either one, and it might actually make a little bit more power with this thing. I don't know what'll happen with it. But this is what's going in the truck. This will be a pretty straightforward install because there's no cat on the truck, and it's just got a 3-inch straight pipe all the way to the 2.5-inch tailpipe that's on it. So I've just got to measure the length of the muffler, cut that length out of the exhaust pipe that's underneath of it, and then just clamp it up with these, and then we'll have a muffler on it and we'll be able to see what it sounds like. And I got a Sawzall sitting right there. I went and picked up blades for it the other day because they don't come with blades for some reason. So I picked up blades so I can use that to cut the exhaust, which will be way more efficient. I'll get a much straighter, cleaner cut. I won't have a bunch of burrs all over stuff, and it'll take like half a minute to make one cut rather than like a couple minutes and getting pieces of metal thrown at my face and everything while I'm doing it with an angle grinder. So that'll be nice. So yeah, I'm gonna get the truck jacked up and go underneath of there with the Sawzall, chop the exhaust off and clamp that on. And then I don't know if I'm gonna go and like do an exhaust video today or tomorrow because my parents' cars are parked in front of either door, so I can't leave. So I could open the door and start it and listen to it, but I can't go out and drive it and do an actual exhaust video or anything. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. But anyway, like I said, let's get the truck jacked up and start chopping exhaust pipe off and not have this nasty straight pipe exhaust on here anymore. Alright, here's the pipe I cut out. Well, one cut on the left was pretty straight. The other one, yeah, not too bad. But I cut on the longer end of what I measured. The distance of like the actual body, or the length of the actual body of the muffler, was around like 13.5 from the far right side to the far left side. So I measured out and spaced that electrical tape out to around like 14, and gave myself plenty of room. You've got plenty of room to slide the pipe into here, so I figured too much is better than not enough, of course. So now it's just time to go slide this thing up there. I'm gonna undo the rear hanger back here, or at least loosen it up so that this whole thing can kind of move around and do whatever it pleases while I slide that on, because of course the front Y pipe can't move anywhere, so the only section of the exhaust that can move is the tailpipe. So I need to be able to push it out of the way if I need to, so I can get the muffler slid on, and then I can clamp it down, get everything like lined up, clamp it down a little bit, shift things if I need to, and then finalize everything after that. But we're looking pretty good. The stock muffler was center inlet offset outlet like that is, so everything should line up pretty well. The way I had it before was kind of lifting everything a little bit higher and kind of close to that shock. So once everything is clamped down with the muffler on and situated right, I should have plenty of clearance with everything. Nice thing about this muffler is it's a lot smaller than the factory muffler, so it fits down here pretty well. Of course, you got the heat going, so all the snow's melting off the truck, which is kind of a good thing, but I mean, hey, look at that, it's all wet down here. And of course, as soon as I get done tonight and leave, it's all gonna freeze and I'm gonna have ice underneath of the truck. That'll be fun. Let's get this muffler on, and then today or tomorrow, probably tomorrow, we'll go start it, see what it sounds like, and drive it, get a few good clips of the exhaust with Thrush on it, and then that'll pretty much be it. Alright, so everything is all clamped up. Let's get down here with the light. So, I don't know how well you'll be able to see, but hopefully you can see a little bit. But it's all clamped up, ready to go. I'm not super happy with how the tailpipe is because only one hanger is actually doing all the work, the one way at the back. But maybe at some point I'll go to the muffler shop here in town and have them build me a 3-inch tailpipe for it instead of this 2.5. But I'm happy with that. Clamped down good. I'm going to wait till tomorrow to do any video stuff as far as sound clips go and everything. But that's where I'm going to end it for tonight. I will come back tomorrow. So I'll for sure make sure to get a cold start as long as I remember, because that sounds really, really cool on this thing. And then I'll do some sort of exhaust clip so you guys can actually hear what it sounds like. And if you want to see what the straight pipe sounded like, you can go watch the previous video and compare the two. This, I already know, I haven't heard it yet, but I already know this is going to sound so much better than the straight pipe. The straight pipe was just disgusting. So I'm going to see you guys again tomorrow with some exhaust clips. I'm quite content with that sound right there. And there's no exhaust leaks anywhere either, which is pretty cool. Really smoky in here. I can't stay in here for too long because it's all blowing into the garage. And we've got good clearance on the shock, good enough at least. And we clear the hitch as well. Awesome. So I guess I don't know when I'm going to do it, but maybe right after this. I'm not really sure. We're going to go out and get some actual exhaust clips with it. Go out to my usual spot and just rev it a few times, and then that'll pretty much be it. That was the cold start to end all cold starts. It's literally -1 or -2 right now, so that's as cold of a cold start as you're ever going to get.